So, onto Revenant, which, I won't lie, is my least favorite class in the game, but I'll do my best to be fair and keep my whining to a minimum. Anyway, Power Herald is a bit of a strange case, because that spec gives you exactly 2 damage traits and like maybe 3 relevant skills to do DPS with, but it works somehow. The playstyle is extremely simple. Keep your F2 active, and then, while you're in Dragon Stance, use Burst of Strength for its damage buff, following it up with other high burst damage skills, such as Elemental Blast and Sword 4 and 5. By the time you're able to use Burst of Strength again, you're probably going to be running low on energy, so you use it and then swap to Assassins, activate Impossible Odds, and then promptly fall asleep on your auto attack button. Okay, yes, you also use Sword 2 off cooldown while you're at it, but that's literally it. I usually don't try to explain full rotations in these videos, but this one is the entire playstyle. It's so short and simple that I might as well. Your survivability is really good. You have good base stats and get an extra 10% health for free from Herald's Miners. Plus, you get some lifesteal from Assassins. You can increase this even further by using Elder's Respite and Hardening Persistence, which are easy inclusions because they cost you absolutely nothing. You can also make excellent use of Dragon's Gear if you use a precision-based rune over Scholars, which is frequently less of a damage loss than you might think it is. There's also the Battle Scarred plus Dance of Death combo for an incredible amount of lifesteal, but I don't actually know how big of a DPS trade-off that is on current patch, so I'd recommend testing that beforehand and seeing what you're working with. You are melee locked, because unfortunately, at least right now, Hammer is complete ass DPS-wise, but you have enough other tools for that to not be a major issue. For utility, you inherently offer some boon extension, group lifesteal, and have access to a boon strip, as well as what might be the single best CC skill in the game, in Staff 5. Glint also shares some boons, but they're rarely relevant outside of topping off might uptime. Either stance can be swapped out depending on the situation to bring in either Jalis for what might be one of the best stab skills in the game, or occasionally Ventari for a permanent reflect and a bit of Condi Cleanse. To be honest, I consider Herald the ideal beginner build. It's easy to play, offers several strong and clear utility choices, has some room for customization, and transitions into a support build with minimal changes. So yeah,